All right, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we're going to be taking a look at our functional English. The theme for the class is what should we do for dinner, or where should we go for dinner rather. So we'll be taking a look at vocabulary words that have to do with this topic. We'll also be going through and practicing a dialogue. In practicing the dialogue, we'll practice our pronunciations as well as our intonations as we read through it. Okay? So let's see who we have in class so far. Hi there, Heidi. How are you?
Hello, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay. We also have, let's see, Jaime. Hi there,
How are
Jaime.
you?
How are you?
Fine, Chad. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Good to see you here. And Jaime, where are you from? Jaime, can you hear me okay?
Yes,
Yeah. Where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
From Colombia. Okay, great.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Okay, Muscab, welcome back to class. Good to have you here.
Yes, my teacher. Now I am working. I'm at office.
You're at your office?
Yes, in
Okay.
seven
And
plus 7 in the morning now in
okay, so
Somalia.
it's a little past 7, all right? And what's your job? What do you do?
I'm working in telecommunication.
Okay, in telecommunications. And
Yes,
what part of telecommunications do you do?
in mobile phone 3G internet.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so do you sell for them, or do you fix them, or do you work in the networking side?
Yes, and mobile GSM and network and internet wireless and telephone line.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Well,
I
good to have you
I
here, and
I
thank you for telling me.
I'm my teacher. I'm site manager.
A site manager. Okay.
Yeah,
Very
yes.
cool. Very cool. Awesome. Good to have you here. All right. Sedat, welcome to class.
Hi,
Hi there. Good to have you here.
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. How has your weekend been so far?
Weekend was good.
Good. Okay.
Yes.
Have you done anything, or
Yes.
did you stay at home?
No. Uh, we went to Home Depot
Home
for
Depot. Home Depot.
Home Depot for my son activities,
Okay.
and then we went to park
Cool.
outside.
All right. And is it warming up where you're at? You're in Philadelphia,
No, Illinois.
Illinois. Okay. And yeah, is it starting to get a little bit warmer, or is it still pretty cold?
Still pretty cold.
Okay, still pretty cold. All right.
I don't think so. It is not coming here. Not hot weather.
Okay, it's not hot weather. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Well, hopefully it gets warmer here soon, because it's been a pretty brutal winter. It's been really hard.
Yes.
All right. But yeah, I'm glad you guys were able to go to the park and enjoy yourselves. Okay, very cool. And let's go ahead and get started, you guys. So, in the class materials section, there is a link there to the PDF we'll be going over. Okay, or part of what we'll be taking a look at in class. Okay, so I placed that in the Verbling and the Google chat boxes. You can open that up, or you can just look here on the screen. On the screen, I'll be showing the vocabulary words as well as the dialogue that we'll read through, and that's principally what's on the on this PDF. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay, and we'll be going through the key vocabulary words first, and then moving on to some supplementary vocabulary, right? Okay, so let's start off with Amparo first. Amparo, go ahead and read our first vocabulary word and its definition, please.
Hole in the wall restaurant. A small restaurant that isn't expensive or fancy.
Okay, very good. Now, a hole in the wall sometimes can also mean that it's a dirty place. Okay, it's definitely not going to be expensive or fancy. Okay, but it sometimes it has the let's see, kind of the feeling of being a dirty place. Okay, not necessarily all the time, but it's usually going to be yeah, like it says here, small. Okay, not well known. Okay, not very expensive, and you know, it's just maybe even a quick place to eat, not like McDonald's or whatnot, but just an unknown place where you can go get food. The food is usually pretty good there, okay, but yeah, it's just called a hole in the wall. Okay, a hole in the wall, right? Okay, let's go to Heidi. Heidi, our next word, please.
Terrible. Of poor quality, unpleasant, or bad.
Okay, very good. Yeah. So if you don't like something, okay, if you don't like food or you don't like a movie or a TV show, you can say that it is terrible. Okay, you can call many different things terrible. Music can be terrible. A class can be terrible. Okay, anything that is unpleasant. Okay, what's that sound? It's terrible.
Awful.
Okay, what's that smell? Yeah, it's sort of like saying awful. Awful would definitely be a synonym. Okay, so terrible, right? Okay, let's go to our next word. All right, this is for Jaime.
Yes, Chad. So, rather, more willingly, preferably.
Okay, all right, one more time. This is willingly.
Willingly.
And preferably.
Preferably.
Okay, very good. Okay, so yes, rather. Okay, so when we are stating a preference, another way to say I would prefer would be to say I would rather or I'd rather. Okay, so it has to do with your preference. Okay, so where would you like to go? Where would you like to go out to eat? Do you want pizza? No, I'd rather have tacos. Okay, so I'd rather. Give me 1 second, you guys. Whew, I got that one in time. Sometimes I can't reach my mute button, and then I sneeze right into my microphone. But I got it this time. All right, so rather. So we use it when we are stating our preference for something. Okay. Now, which one do we use most often? Okay, I'd prefer or I'd rather. It's a toss-up. Okay, it just depends on what you feel most comfortable with. Right? I switch between both. Okay. I probably say rather a little bit more than prefer. Okay, but yeah, I switch between both of them. Okay. All right, let's go to our next one here. Okay, this is for Muscab.
Well known.
It's known.
Well known.
Mm-hmm.
Recognized by many famous.
Okay, so this is going to be recognized. Recognized by many, famous. Try that.
Recognized by many famous.
Okay, good. All right, so, all right, if something or someone is well known, okay, you can say the name of the object or the person, and someone would go, "Oh yeah, okay, I know who that is." Okay. In many cases, if I were to say Messi, okay, most people go, "Oh yeah, I know who that is." Okay, a famous soccer player, right, or a football player. Okay, he would be a well-known person. Okay, well-known. Now, at the same time, okay, restaurants or places can be well-known. New York City, for example, is well-known. Okay, a lot of people around the world, okay, know the name New York. Okay, but if I say Boise, you might say, Boise, what's Boise? Well, Boise is another capital of another state in the United States. Okay, all right, so it's not as well known. Okay, people don't know where Boise, Idaho is at. Okay, even though it's another major city. Okay, so there's the difference. Same thing with restaurants. Okay, there are well-known restaurants like McDonald's. Okay, but if I say Five Guys, all right, you might not know what it is. Let's see, Sedat might know what Five Guys is. Sedat,
yes.
have you been to a Five Guys hamburger? Okay.
Yes.
All right, so he knows what Five Guys is.
Yes.
Okay, some of the home of the world's best hamburgers, in my opinion. I love Five Guys.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so it's well known in certain places, but not well known in others. Okay, all right. So that's a little bit about the word well known. Okay, let's go to Sedat, and our next one, please.
Chain restaurant. One of a number of retail stores under the same ownership and dealing in the same merchandise.
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 Okay, very good. Okay, chain restaurants. Okay, chain restaurants are going to be your McDonald's, right? Your Wendy's, okay, your Wendy's, right? Or Burger King, okay, KFC or Kentucky Fried Chicken, right? Another one here, one that's famous in Central America is Pollo Campero, right? So it's a famous chicken restaurant that sells chicken throughout Central America. A lot of people like it. Okay, and I think they may have put one in California by now, but I'm not sure, right? There are chain stores. Okay, you've got Walmart. Okay, Home Depot has chain stores throughout the Americas. Okay, also another one would be Carrefour, right? That's one that I ran into a lot of times in Central America. Okay, so there's chain restaurants, there's chain stores. Okay, chain retail chain stores. Okay, there's retail or there's chain like clothes shops like American Eagle or Gap. Okay, so it's the same merchandise. Okay, in some cases it's not going to be the same ownership. Sometimes they're owned by different people. Okay, but it's the same brand. All right, and someone has they have purchased this name. They have they sell the same type of things as in other places in the world. Okay, all right, so that's a little bit about chain, right? Okay, let's go to our next one here. Amparo, go ahead.
Reviews a critical assessment of something.
Okay, reviews. Okay, so another word for reviews would be critiques. All right, so critics, okay, the people who give reviews, okay, the people who give reviews are called critics. All right, a lot of times they put their reviews in newspapers or in magazines. Okay, online, on blogs, on YouTube. Okay, and they say, well, I think you should buy this new album because, you know, this, that, or the other. So there's music reviews, there's movie reviews, there's restaurant reviews, there's hotel reviews, you know, there's even reviews on Verbling. Okay, if you take a session with a private session with a teacher, okay, they can rate it, they can review it, okay, and say, no, don't go to this teacher, they're terrible, or yes, go to this teacher, it's great. Okay, so you can give reviews. That's what those are called. Okay. Edith, how are you? Welcome to class.
Hi, teacher. Hello.
Hi there. Welcome. Okay, Edith, let me have you read this next word, please,
Okay.
and its definition.
Yelp, a website where people go to read and write reviews about their favorite local business.
Okay, in the United States, we use the internet heavily. Okay, and a lot of countries are coming around to it. The problem is, and it's the problem that I've come across here in Costa Rica, that I wish they would start to solve. Okay, but it costs money. Okay, businesses need to put themselves on the internet. They might, but they don't make themselves widely accessible, right? And so Yelp is one of those places. All right, if you want to be visited by more people, you put yourself on Yelp, right? Or people who have eaten there, okay, comment about you on Yelp, right? And so if you're looking for a new restaurant to go to, you can go to this website, look up the city you're in, and then look up the type of food, and then read reviews about the different restaurants, and go, hey, that sounds good, and then go there. Okay, and I've tried to do that here in Costa Rica, and a lot of times the information is really old. Okay, it's just not up to date. Okay, and I think, oh man, everybody has cell phones around here, and they're wanting to use the internet that way, but the businesses just haven't caught up, right? And they really need to, because there's a lot of really cool things that you can do with your smartphones to be able to find out information. Okay, Yelp is one of them. I'm pretty sure they have an app that you can get as well, and you can. What?
Is it a
Yelp?
verb?
Yelp is a verb, but it's the name of a website. It's Yelp.com.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you were to Yelp, it would sound like this: Yelp. Okay, or a dog. Okay, if a dog gets hurt, okay, that's when a dog goes. Okay, that's a Yelp sound. Okay, so it's sort of like a hurt sound, right? I have no clue why they named the website Yelp. I have no clue why Google named their website Google, right? It makes no sense. But the stranger the name, it seems like, the easier it is to remember what something is. Okay, so yeah, it is a verb, and it means to kind of cry out in pain. Okay, to yelp. Right, but here, this is a website where you can put reviews on it. Okay. All right, let's go to our next one here. All right, next is for Heidi.
Authentic, genuine, or real.
Okay, instead of authentic, it's going to be authentic. Give me an sound.
Authentic.
Okay, very good. Yes, I have learned that I have not yet had authentic Japanese sushi, and that makes me very mad, because there are tons of restaurants that say authentic Japanese sushi in the United States, and you go in there and you think you're eating authentic Japanese sushi, and then it really turns out to be Americanized Japanese sushi. Right? It's a little different.
Many Japanese restaurants in the U.S. is not authentic.
It is definitely not authentic, and I have learned that, and I feel cheated. Right? So, because I really like sushi a lot, it's really good. Okay, so something that is authentic is real or genuine. Okay, a McDonald's hamburger, that is not an authentic hamburger. That is a sorry excuse, okay, for a hamburger, right? There's actually really good hamburgers that you can make that aren't as greasy and salty and as terrible, right? So authentic, something genuine or real, okay? Let's go to Jaime. Jaime, our next one here.
Yes, Chad. In the mood. Having the prosper state of mind for a particular situation of or for doing something.
Okay, so in the mood. Now, in the mood is used for describing something that you're wanting. Okay, so I can ask the question. Okay, what are you in the mood for? In the mood for, okay? And I could be talking about food, okay? So what do you want to eat? What are you in the mood for, okay? So what do you feel like eating, right? You can also answer, okay? If someone says, someone asks you, what do you want to eat? You could then say, well, I'm really in the mood for pasta. Okay, in the mood for pasta, or in the mood for sushi. All right, or in the mood for fish, okay, or pizza, okay, or in the mood to eat. You can add the verb there, okay, instead of saying for, okay. So it's saying that that's what you're feeling, okay. Now we don't only use that phrase for food, okay. I'm in the mood to watch a movie, okay, and after mood we are going to use the infinitive form. I'm in the mood to play football. I'm in the mood to go on a walk. Right? I'm in the mood to play video games. I'm in the mood to read a book. So anything that you feel like doing, you can say that you are in the mood to do it. Okay? All right, it's a really good phrase to have in your back pocket. Okay? All right, let's go to our supplementary vocabulary words. All right, this is a good one. Let's see. Jaime, did you do in the mood? I think you did. So say that. Next one, please.
Mom and pop. A small business typically owned and operated by members of a family.
Okay, very good. Yeah, so these are businesses, any type of business, okay, that's owned by members of the family. Okay, mom and pop, and we usually say a mom and pop shop. Okay, mom and pop shop or mom and pop restaurant. Okay, mom and pop hotel. Okay, whatever it is. So mom and pop. That's mom is obviously the mother. Pop is the father. So it's like a mother and father business. Okay, run by the family, right? Next up, Amparo.
Famous, being well known or recognized.
Okay, very good. So, a synonym of well known. Okay, famous. Right? Next up here. This is for Edith.
Yeah.
Okay, Edith, go ahead and read this next one, please.
Okay. Tasty, delicious.
Okay, now this is going to be tasty. Testy is different. Testy is when you are a little upset, you're angry. Okay, I'm testy. Okay, that's when you're angry. This is tasty, long A sound. Tasty.
Tasty.
Tasty. Tasty is delicious. This is the opposite of terrible. Okay, when something is tasty, you like to eat it. Okay, pie, ice cream, chocolate cake. Okay, tasty, delicious. Right? And our last one here, Heidi.
Food trucks, a mobile venue that transport and sells food.
Okay, very good. So food trucks. Now, food trucks are popular for lunchtime food. Okay, you may have seen this on TV shows. Okay, maybe sometimes in movies. If you watch Law and Order, okay, it's a popular TV show in the United States. It's called Law and Order. A lot of times, the lawyers, when they're out and about in the street in New York, they stop by and they buy food from a food truck. Okay, all right, so they get like a donut and coffee or something like that. Okay, so there's two things. There's food trucks, which is an actual truck, and then there is a food cart. Okay, which is a cart or it's something that they push with their hands. All right, a truck is a vehicle. A cart they push with their hands. All right, both of them have the same purpose. They sell food from this little this vehicle. Okay, you might have them in your country. I saw them all the time when I was in Argentina, especially food carts. Right? Okay. All right. Any questions, you guys, about our vocabulary words?
I have a question.
Yep. What's your question?
What is the pronunciation? Recognize or reno? I don't know. Recognize.
Where are you at? Oh, this word right here? Recognize. Recognized. Recognized.
Recognized.
Recognized. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, recognized. All right. Any other questions? Okay. Great. Let's go to our dialogue. Okay. Now, as we practice the dialogue, we're going to practice our question intonation as well as our statement intonation. Okay. So remember, statements typically go down. Okay. There's a great hole-in-the-wall restaurant on 8th Street that I really want to try. Okay. My voice goes down. Try. Okay, but you wait until you get to pretty much the last word. Okay, how about Olive Garden? Okay, so here, Olive Garden, we're going to stress olive at the beginning. Okay, because these two words are a pair. Okay, where should we go out to dinner? Okay, where should we go out to dinner? Okay, so we're going to emphasize this last word by going up. Okay, the stress is at the beginning of the word. Okay, so typically we want to stress that very beginning, saying dinner, right? Instead of dinner, okay, it's dinner. Okay, so we're going to be practicing our question intonation as well as our statement intonation, right? Okay, so let's see, our last one. I can't remember. Who did our last vocabulary word? Does anybody remember? Was that Heidi? Okay. All right, Heidi. So Jaime, let's start with you. So it's going to be Jaime and Sedat.
Okay.
Okay, Jaime, you are A, and Sedat, you are B. Go ahead, you guys.
Okay. Bill, where should we go to dinner?
How about Olive Garden?
We always go there. How about we try somewhere new?
We can do that. Where should we go?
There's a great hole-in-the-wall restaurant on 80th Street that I really want to try.
Hole in the wall? I don't want to eat at a hole-in-the-wall restaurant. The food is probably terrible. I'd rather go to a well-known chain restaurant.
Not at all. All the reviews on Yelp cite very good things about the place.
What kind of food do they have?
They just sell tacos, but they are the most authentic tacos in town.
I am not really in the mood for tacos.
All right, very good, very good. Okay, let's try some words out here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Jaime, first up. Okay, we have a Y sound here. Okay, so instead of saying jelp, it's yelp. Yelp.
Yelp. Yelp.
There you go. Good. Okay, and Jaime, nice job with your intonations here. Okay, I do want to try one more time here with new on this question. So, how about we try somewhere new?
New.
Okay, try the whole question. How about we try somewhere new?
How about we try somewhere new?
Okay, all right, very good. Nice job. Okay, and let's see here, Sedat. Okay,
Again.
let's try this one here. So, how about Olive Garden? So we're going to stress olive and then come down on garden. How about Olive Garden?
How about Olive Garden?
Okay, one more time. How about Olive Garden?
How about Olive Garden?
Okay, very good. Okay, next up, this is... Okay, so we're going to ask a question here. So this is going to be hole in the wall. So our voice is going to go up. Hole in the wall.
Hole in the wall.
There you go. Okay, and that's when we say that, we're like, really? Okay, that's kind of like what we're saying. We're saying, really? McDonald's? Okay, hole in the wall? All right, so our voice goes up, and we're really, it's kind of like we're in shock. So like, really? Did you just suggest that? Right? That's what that's saying. Okay. All right, nice job, you guys. Very good. Okay, let's go to Amparo and Edith. Okay, Amparo, you are A, and Edith, you are B. Okay, let's go ahead and try this, you guys.
Bill, where should we go to where should we go to dinner?
How about Olive Garden?
We always go there. How about we try somewhere new?
We can do that. Where should we go?
There's a great hole-in-the-wall restaurant on a street that I really want to try.
Hole in the street? Sorry, hole in the wall? I don't want to eat at the hole in the wall restaurant. The food is probably terrible. I'd rather go to a well-known chain restaurant.
Not at all. All the reviews on Yelp said very good things about the place.
What kind of food do they have?
They just sell tacos, but they are the most authentic tacos in town.
I'm not really in the mood for tacos.
Okay, very good, very good. Let's take a look here. So, Edith, let's try the what question. Now, whenever we ask a what question, we're going to emphasize what we really want to know. Okay, and in this question, we really want to know about the food. All right, so our voice is going to go up on food and down for the rest of the question. All right, so it sounds like this. What kind of food do they have?
What kind of food do they have?
Good. One more time. What kind of food do they have?
What kind of food do they have?
Okay, very good. And I want to practice this one with you as well. Okay, so this is hole in the wall.
Hole in the wall?
Yeah, so I start moving at the very beginning. I start going up with my tone. One more time. Hole in the wall.
Hole in the wall?
Okay, very good. Very good. Nice job. All right,
you.
and let's see here. Okay, Amparo, with the word dinner, we're going to emphasize the beginning part of dinner. So where should we go to dinner?
Where should we go to dinner?
Just like that. And with that, our tone goes up just a touch more than when we would normally say dinner, right? So it's dinner, so just a touch more. Okay, that's how we emphasize it being a question.
Okay, where should we go to
dinner? All right, nice job, ladies. Okay. Yep, where should we go to dinner? Okay. All right, very good. Okay, let's go to Heide and Jaime. All right, Heidi, you are A, and Jaime, you are B.
Okay.
Bill, where should we go to dinner?
How about Olive Garden?
We always go there. How about we try somewhere new?
We can do that. Where should we go?
There's a great hole-in-the-wall restaurant on 8th Street that I really want to go try.
Hole in the wall? I don't want to eat at a hole in the wall restaurant. The food is probably terrible. I'd rather go to a well-known chain restaurant.
Not at all. All the reviews on the Yelp said very good things about the place.
What kind of food do they have?
They just sell tacos, but they are the most authentic tacos in town.
I'm not really in the mood for tacos.
Okay, very good. Now I missed a little bit. It started skipping. Let's see here. Let's see. Jaime, let's try this question here. Can I have you read this line, please?
What kind of food do they have?
Okay, so we want to emphasize food. All right. So instead of do they have, okay, we're going to say what kind of food do they have. So we're going to come up on food, down on the rest of it. What kind of food do they have?
What kind of food do they have?
There you go. Very good. Very good. Okay, and okay, nice job here with hole in the wall. That sounded nice. I do want to try. Let's see. Okay, this here. So how about Olive Garden? Okay, so we're going to come up on Olive, down on Garden. Okay. How about Olive Garden? Try that.
How about Olive Garden?
Very good. Very good. Nice job. Okay. And Heidi, I do want to practice this question here. So how about we try somewhere new? So we want to come up on new. Try that.
How about we try somewhere new?
There you go. Good. Good. Okay. Everything else sounded pretty good, you guys. Nice job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Let's go to Sedat and Amparo. Sedat, you are A, and Amparo, you are B.
Bill, where should we go to dinner?
How about Olive Garden?
We always go there. How about we try somewhere new?
We can do that. Where should we go?
There is a great hole-in-the-wall restaurant on 8th Street that I really want to try.
Hole in the wall? I don't want to eat at the hole in the wall restaurant. The food is probably... I cannot see.
Terrible.
Terrible. Okay. I cannot see. It's frozen.
Okay. Can I continue or wait?
Let me try. Probably terrible. I'd rather go to a well-known chain restaurant.
Not at all. All the reviewers on Yelp said very good things about the place.
What kind of food do they have?
They just sell tacos, but they are the most authentic tacos in town.
I'm not really in the mood for tacos. Teacher?
Where is the teacher?
I don't know. He dropped.
Oh. Teacher leave.
The power just went out, said the teacher. He was the power just went out, but he doesn't know he is going to come back quickly or he's going to take a time. We have to wait.
Maybe we can practice new again.
Okay, possible. Okay, we have 4 people.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I just say it. I just say it. Another person can start.
So say that is the A.
Yes, I am A.
Heidi, can you hear me? Heidi,
Yeah,
can you hear me?
yeah.
You are the B for
Mhm.
continue the practice?
But we should wait for teacher.
Maybe maybe the teacher come back. So
I think so.
start.
No, he's now fixing his connection because he still have another lesson next time.
Next time, yes.
Hmm.
Mm. I have a question for you. Rather and prefer same meaning. We can use each other. For example, I'd rather or I prefer.
Hmm.
I rather or I
I,
prefer.
I prefer.
What is more common? What is the question?
Question rather and prefer same meaning.
Yes,
Yes,
but you have to say I'd rather with I would rather or I prefer.
I prefer. Okay,
It's the same.
thank you.